Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Let's see if you can recollect this Bollywood scene of every cop in the 90s trying to find drugs at a crime scene. ये क्या है?
Cocaine.
What? Cocaine?
What they don't show you is that even that much quantities of the finger taste test of this drug can make that person so hyper that he solves every crime in every city on the same day in his mind. We are of course talking about the famous white powder that every Bollywood movie has failed to interpret correctly, cocaine. But what does cocaine do to your body and mind? Well, let's find out on What's Your Trip with me, Krithar Srinivasan. As a street drug, cocaine is found in the form of white crystalline powder. These on the street are also called coke, C, blow, powder, snow, or as Netflix likes to call it, money-making content. This white powder is consumed in any way you like, but the most popular form is drawing lines and then snorting it through your nose. Well, in this reference, line marna means something completely different. But remember that cocaine is a really addictive, stimulating drug. Which means when it comes to drug abuse, this is where we draw the line. Get it? Draw the line. No, okay. Snorting this drug allows the cocaine to enter directly into your bloodstream through your nasal tissue. Well, some users also like to consume this in a different way, like rubbing it on their teeth or diluting it and injecting it directly into their bloodstream.
I can't feel my face. I mean, I can touch it, but I can't feel it inside.
Yikes, that sounds like a lot of work. Cocaine, unlike most other drugs, is a stimulant drug, which means rather than taking away energy, it actually gives you way more energy than you need. This is the kind of drug that people would do at a party when they need the energy to do more drugs. The effect of cocaine on your brain is a very interesting phenomenon. To understand how this works in your brain, you'll have to know what makes your brain happy in the first place. Like images of puppies, right? Not really. Well, the transmission of neurons in your brain is what generates that feeling of happiness or joy. These neurons are dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. This neuron exchange happens in the gap between the ventral tegmentum called the synaptic cleft. The release of dopamine happens from the presynaptic neurons to the receptors on the postsynaptic neurons. In a normal situation of dopamine release, like if you do something you like or if you see a pretty girl across the party and you approach her, in these situations the excessive dopamine is sent back to the presynaptic neuron to the dopamine transporters. But when you snort cocaine, the drug blinds the presynaptic neuron, which does not allow the reintake of the excessive dopamine. To give you a better example, imagine a bus that's filled with people. Now there's no place to sit, it's jam-packed. Yet this bus stops at another stop and picks up 10 more people who are just desperate to sit down. In this case, these people walk up to people who already have seats and say, "Sir, थोड़ा adjust करो ना, sir, थोड़ा हिलो ना, sir, थोड़ा आगे जाओ, उसको बोलो उस साइड जाने के लिए." And in this way, people who got onto the bus way later and have no place still sit down and increase the agitation in the bus. In the same way, with no place to go back, this excessive dopamine adjusts in your brain and keeps getting absorbed by the receptors. This makes your brain so energetic like Ranveer Singh at every social gathering. It also makes you talkative, highly alert, hypersensitive to touch, taste, smell. It basically gives you all the senses that Spider-Man got without the amazing physique. This trip lasts between 5 minutes and 90 minutes based on the quality of the drug. When these effects of the drug start to wear down, you start feeling irritable, paranoid, and restless. This is because the complete supply of dopamine from your brain is exhausted and there isn't any to fuel your daily lives. This is because your brain has exhausted all its limited supply of dopamine and this time your brain starts feeling highly depressed. Now at this point, since your dopamine is completely exhausted, the user starts to feel low, which causes them to snort more cocaine. And then when that wears off, they tend to snort way more cocaine. This is basically like the next episode playing in 5 seconds button on Netflix, which you just can't stop doing it because the next level gets way more interesting than the first one. Before you know it, this is the only activity that is keeping your brain running constantly. And it is this quality of cocaine that makes it such a highly addictive substance. Long-term effects of cocaine can cause major headaches, heart murmur, irregularity in mental state, and much more. Remember, this is one of the most potent and highly addictive substances out there. So if you know somebody who's hooked to the substance, do try and talk to them, but make sure you do it in person. Because if you're talking to them on chat, remember, an Indian TV journalist desperate for a news story is reading your WhatsApp messages. That's been our time on this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope to see you again in the next episode where I have a new trip to uncover. My name is Krithat. Thank you very much. You are amazing.
Thanks for watching Binge Daily. Be sure to thumbs up, hit subscribe, and then enable notifications with the bell icon so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos.